Once upon a time, in a vast and vibrant land, there was a kingdom hidden deep within the heart of Africa. A kingdom filled with wisdom, culture, and stories passed down from generation to generation. But among these stories, one was so extraordinary it was almost forgotten. The story of a princess who became a legend, a tale of strength, sacrifice, and destiny. Her name was Princess Amara, the youngest daughter of King Osei, the ruler of the kingdom of Zubari. Her beauty and grace were unmatched, but it was her heart, her deep, unyielding compassion that set her apart. Princess Amara was beloved by her people, for she had a gift. She could understand the language of the animals and the whispers of the wind. But like many great leaders before her, her path was not one of ease. You see, Amara's kingdom was surrounded by powerful neighbors' kingdoms with warriors who thirsted for expansion and dominance. War was a constant shadow looming over the land. King Osei, though a wise ruler, had fallen ill, and in his sickness, the kingdom's strength was faltering. The neighboring kingdoms saw this weakness, and their desire to conquer Zubari grew stronger. Amara knew she had to do something. Though she was a princess, she was now meant to be a mere figurehead. She was destined for something greater. She turned to the elders, seeking wisdom from the past. They spoke of a forgotten prophecy, a tale of a princess who would rise from the ashes of her kingdom, not through war, but through the strength of unity and love. Amara called upon the people of Zubari, not to take up arms, but to embrace their strength in unity. She traveled to every village, from the dense forests to the dry deserts, gathering the lost tribes, the wandering nomads, and the humble farmers. Each person, no matter how small, was a vital part of the kingdom. Together they formed a bond stronger than any army could forge. With her people united, Amara devised a plan to defend Zubari not through force, but through the power of the earth itself. She called upon the sacred spirits of the land and the animals, using the ancient knowledge passed down to her. Together, they would outwit the enemy. When the enemy marched upon Zubari, they found themselves lost in a maze of trees, their warriors ensnared by the very land they sought to conquer. The once mighty army, now weary and confused, realized they had been outsmarted by a people they had underestimated. Amara, in her wisdom, did not seek revenge. She offered peace to the enemy king, demanding that he leave her people in peace, in exchange for the knowledge of living in harmony with nature. It was a decision that would change the course of history. And so, Princess Amara became not just a queen, but a legend. Her name echoed across the lands, not for the battles she fought, but for the unity she forged and the wisdom she shared. The forgotten princess became a symbol of hope, a reminder that true strength lies not in conquest, but in the bonds we build with one another and with the earth itself. Amara's story is a story of human reality, a reminder that true leadership is not about power, but about the people you serve. Her legacy lives on in the whispers of wind, in the songs of the birds, and in the hearts of those who remember the forgotten princess who became a legend. Though Amara had saved her kingdom from destruction, her journey was far from over. Peace had returned to Zubari, but it was a peace that demanded nurturing. The people had united against the common enemy, but unity, like the land, must be tended to with care. Amara knew that true leadership was not just in the moment of victory, but in what came after. How would she ensure that her people, now united, would never fall into the trap of division again? How could she secure the legacy of peace and wisdom she had worked so hard to create? To ensure her kingdom thrived, Amara called for the first council of the United Tribes. Representatives from every corner of the kingdom, farmers, hunters, healers, and warriors came together, their differences set aside in favor of a common vision for a peaceful future. Amara, as their leader, did not impose her will upon them, but listened, guiding them to find solutions together. "I do not lead alone," she said. "We all lead together. Our strength is in our unity, but unity requires understanding. Let us build a kingdom where every voice is heard, where every tradition is respected, and where peace is more than the absence of war, it is the presence of understanding." Amara's strength was not in her title, nor in her beauty, nor even in her wisdom. It was in her ability to see the value in every person. She believed that the success of her kingdom rested not in the power of kings or queens, but in the hearts of the people themselves. She inspired those around her to look beyond themselves, to see the interconnectedness of all things. The river, once wild and untamed, was tamed by the cooperative effort of many hands. It was a symbol of the kingdom when the people worked together. They could accomplish what no one could do alone. Amara did not rule from a throne of stone. She ruled from the hearts of her people. She taught the young to respect the earth and each other, to see their worth in the community, and to carry the legacy of unity into the future. The kingdom flourished, and word of Amara's wisdom spread far and wide, reaching even distant lands. Soon, neighboring kingdoms, once enemies, sought Amara's counsel. They saw that her way of leadership, one based not on domination, but on shared strength and wisdom, was the key to a lasting peace. Amara became a beacon of hope, a symbol that even in times of hardship, a better way could be found. But as the years passed, Amara, now a queen, knew that peace, like any great treasure, needed to be safeguarded. Her people had prospered, but new challenges emerged. The encroachment of foreign powers, the pull of greed and power, the ever-present temptation to return to old ways. The work was never done, but Amara's wisdom, rooted in the deep understanding of humanity and nature, would guide her people through the storms yet to come. Amara, now a woman of great age, knew that her time as ruler would one day pass. She would not be there forever, but she had one final task to ensure that the wisdom of her reign would continue, no matter who took the throne. She set in motion plans for education, for the preservation of knowledge, for the future of Zubari's children. And so, the forgotten princess who became a legend continued to live on, not in the monuments built to honor her, but in the lives of those she touched. In every field planted, in every song sung, in every decision made by the people of Zubari, Amara's spirit lived on. She was not just a queen or a leader, she was a symbol of what humanity could become when we choose unity over division, wisdom over conquest, and love over power. May we all remember the forgotten princess, and may her legacy guide us toward a future built on understanding, unity, and peace.